Hey guys, this behind me is the Great Pyramid. It is the largest of all the 3 pyramids here on the complex, and is a pyramid of Khufu. And we're gonna do a little walk around here. We just did Kaf right behind us, as you can see. So I'm gonna do a little walk around video on Khufu, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Just a little tip here, we have the tourist police behind us, and if you ever get into any type of situation here with anybody, just mention the tourist police. These guys are afraid of the tourist police, it seems, and there's fines for them if they do bad or do wrong. So yeah, it's something to think about if you get yourself into a situation, because oftentimes these guys will overprice and then triple charge at the very end, or people will they'll ask to take your picture, and they'll do it, and then they won't get the cell phone back. So I've heard of some horror stories happening here. I think it's all just kind of how you handle yourself. These guys are pros. I'm not trying to say that everybody's here to scam, but there are the scammers for sure, and they know what to look for. They know the people to go after. So I find myself, just my demeanor and the way I hold myself, don't really get taken advantage of too much. Although I had a little bit of an interesting story of something happened yesterday, which was kind of interesting. So I was walking through Giza, and some random kids came up to me and they're like, "Hey, how's it going? Hello." And I said hello, and I'm always friendly to kids everywhere I go. And all of a sudden, one of them hit me, like really hard, like in between the legs, like basically right in the balls. And obviously I'm in another country, I can't be laying an ass whooping, especially on a child, but my new rule is if anybody comes up to me, including children, I'm just saying no firmly and walking away, because I'm not going through that again. And that's the second time I've had an issue with kids. I was in India a few years ago, and I don't want to use the word mugged, but I had a group of, they probably were no older than 10 years old, little street thugs trying to grab my wallet, grab my phone, grab my camera. And that was pretty intense, because I was in the back of a tuk-tuk, and the tuk-tuk driver just kept driving and didn't really do anything about it. It's just, they were jumping on the back of the tuk-tuk. I got a video, you can take a look on YouTube here about it. But yeah, it was, you know, you underestimate a 10-year-old kid, but there was a group of them, and this is kind of the same thing. It wasn't one kid. They're like, "Hey, how's it going? Hello, hello." And then I said hello back, and then all of a sudden I got a hit right to the ball bag. So you can see behind me here, there's still remnants of some of the limestone that you see on the back of behind me here in Khafre. So this is the Great Pyramid, and you can see it's still got its outer layering that went all the way from the very bottom here right up to the very top. Very interesting. We'll go take a look. Now, just looking at that, I'm not sure if that is just a retaining wall, but there is a spot here on the pyramids that it does have a little remnants of that limestone. Now, I'm no Egyptologist, I just rely on videos that I've seen, so I'm not sure if that is just something to be able to retain. That may be, so someone will have to tell me in the comments that knows more about this. But there is a point that that you can still see it. These smaller pyramids that you see behind me here, I'm told are the burial grounds. They say the burial grounds, I take everything with a grain of salt nowadays, of the pharaoh's wives. So that was their purpose. Hard to tell from videos and pictures, but some of these stones are no higher than knee height type of thing. If we get up here, there's some carvings here, engravings. You'll see some of these things are shoulder height. So how they move these things, the size that they are, and these aren't even the biggest ones. It's just beyond me and beyond. I think if anybody tells you that they know how the pyramids were built, they're full of shit. I think it's just, I'm an open book, so all the different theories, there's some that I maybe believe and there's others that I don't. Like I said, I definitely think they're a lot older than 4,500 years and they built them. I don't know. They say the Egyptians did, but smaller than obviously the three main pyramids, but they still are pretty impressive. Yeah. doing a video, brother. Thank you.
Which country?
Hold on. I'm just doing a video, brother. You have to excuse me. Thank
This
you.
is scarf. You like this one? Between scarf. You look like Egyptian style.
Yeah.
Look.
No, I'm okay. Thanks, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. That's the thing. I hate to act rude, but you gotta kind of hold your ground. Whether it's Bedouin or Egyptian or Ottoman, it's on my head. That's the main thing, right? Come here, make sure you bring good walking shoes. There's not one even spot of ground here other than maybe the sand, but it's all rock up here and different levels of it, and different spots that your foot can fall into, as you can see. So there is a little part here of the Pyramid of Khufu's pyramid that you can climb up a little bit. Just a warning, because each time I've been here, it's so tempting to be able to just scale the side on one of these things, although I'm sure it would be pretty difficult, especially getting down, they say. But there's a spot that you can walk up a little bit. They've carved out a little pathway. But to anybody that thinks that they're going to come here and scale these things, it's big jail time. Jail time up to a $500,000 fine. It's something they look bad upon. Up until the 1980s, you could actually climb this thing no problem. You didn't need a license, you didn't need anything to be able to do it. You just come here and climb right up it. But since the 80s, they made it legal to climb it, and people do get into big trouble for doing it. Just gonna sneak by you, brother. Excuse me. Not sure where you're just standing there, but.
Hello.
啊，我表演啥？
Scoop by you. Oh, you're good. So that concludes my video of the Great Pyramid, Khufu's pyramid today in Giza, Egypt. I'm doing all three of them today, so I'm going to be here all day just exploring around the Giza complex, and I'll be going into this pyramid, so stay tuned for my videos, and thanks very much for the love, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys.